Well, it's not all logging. Sometimes we got to do a little farming. Me and Brandon are working on a project we've been working on for quite some time. Well, I say quite some time. We've been talking about it for a while. We've only been working on it a few weeks, kind of, or for the most part. He's plowing right now. We're plowing up the pasture here at my place in Stockton. Of course, you can see the skidders back there. We keep all the equipment here. We're plowing this up. We're going to plant it in Bermuda grass so we can square bale it. Brandon's wife, she has horses, so she likes to feed that high-dollar horse hay to them. So whatever she doesn't feed, she says she only needs about 300 bales a year. So whatever she doesn't feed, we're just going to sell. But the thing I like about it, we can utilize the pasture here. You know, it's at one time this had grown up in real tall brush and sprouts and trees, and I went in and slowly cut a lot of it out. And when I had that a few years ago, when I had a John Deere rubber track skid steer, I used it to uproot and pile a lot of that brush and stuff. So slowly we just kind of cleaned it off. Of course, me and Brandon, we sprayed it with chemical. Then we burned it off last Friday night. Nice little controlled. Yeah, like I was saying, we had a 2-bottom mow board and it just wasn't quite heavy enough. So Brandon actually went and bought a 3-bottom mow board plow. Not that many people use these little mow boards anymore, but he didn't give a whole lot for it, and it'll be nice to have just for, you know, you never know what kind of things we might do in the future. So his little 80 horsepower front wheel assist Deere tractor there, it pulls it pretty good, handles it pretty good. So we don't have a whole lot left. He actually made a pass out there on the side of me, and he's got the biggest part of all that done. So within the hour we'll have it all plowed up. Of course, then we're going to disc it. We're going to take soil samples, kind of see what we need to do to the soil as far as lime and fertilizers, try to get the soil to where it needs to be. Then we'll be sowing it in grass. So always something to do, even aside from logging. Just kind of said, if you watched yesterday's videos about which our busy season kicks off usually around the 1st of September is when we start really getting busy booking a lot of jobs for the fall and winter, because a lot of farmers and stuff are starting to get their crops out. You know, they're thinking about things like that. So the weather's a little more optimal working weather too. It's a little nicer working conditions. So keep springing it forward. We're really hitting some roots out here, which that's probably my fault. I'll take all the blame for how terrible shape this pasture's in. But yeah, I'm excited to get back to work. You know, I hate downtime. I hate slow stuff. That stuff, I hate sitting around. Absolutely hate it. So, and Brandon does too. So usually me and Brandon are always up to something, doing something. More so him than me, because where he's constantly working or something, my idle hands tend to get me in trouble. I find things to do to get in trouble. So I know I told everybody about some new releases on Timber Tracker, which, don't get me wrong, they're still coming. We have so many problems with Apple. Like, Android stuff is great, but after dealing with this app and Apple and stuff on this app, I would never own an Apple product after this. They are just an absolute nightmare. I just do not like them, but maybe you can kind of see some things going on here. Now what you're going to see is what you're going to have. Of course, we've done some updates to this footage calculator. Of course, basically what you're going to have, you're going to have the power of basically a log buyer's calculator in the palm of your hands. Here we can switch tree types, because you know me, I'm getting to where I hate GoPro. But this is actually from if you follow along on the Facebook and Instagram channel, this is actually, let me hold this a little better. I don't know how well you can see it. These are actually the tally numbers from my walnut sale this week. Like I said, I like to tally stuff up because I like to compare it when I sell it or move it. And this way, with this app here, what with the new features we've included, you can print it off, and you can go to summary. Of course, you can add footnotes if you're a log buyer, and you can directly send this information to your trucks. You can add a location, meaning you can drop a pin. Now we're not going to do that because we're not there. well, shoot, we did it. We don't need to do that. But like I said, I'm going to put a wireless printer in my truck so you can wirely print this stuff off. So pretty handy stuff. Like I said, you can really, and it's more so for a tablet than a phone, but you can use it on the phone, but you can just fine tune everything, really fine tune it with, length, diameter, and put your price in, add log, you can go back and remove a log. Of course, if you want to go back and, we got a phone. So you can go back and fine tune things like what we have here, and I've just done things real simple because I wasn't trying to get my pricing. I was just trying to get my volumes right on everything. So but pretty handy stuff, and we're already working on the next upgrades to the app. It's going to have more to do on the trucking end of things, the next upgrades to the app. You can keep mileage, keep track of your loads, where your loads are going, what are on your loads. Do it all from your phone, and as anything with the app, you can email it. You're going to be able to wirelessly print it off at home, or just save it back for your own personal records, because I'm real big into records and stuff like that. So it just that stuff's handy for me, and I know a lot of guys are like that. We like to keep things for records, so definitely check that app and stuff out, guys. It was supposed to be released 2 weeks ago, and we're just running into so many problems with it. So it's built and ready to go. So look for it on your Android and Apple devices. You should be getting the notification for the update anytime now. So check that out, guys. I'm going to get off here before I have any more GoPro trouble. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Turner Logging, Logger Threads, Facebook, Instagram, and Timber Tracker, of course, Facebook, Instagram. Guys, we will see you later.